Find the square of tan x from the given trigonometric equation. Given that the sum of half of sine x to the power of 4 and 1/3 of cosine x to the power of 4 equals 1 divided by 5. We call it equation 1. Multiply the equation by 6 to clear fraction. It implies that the product of 6 and the sum of half of sine x to the power of 4 and 1/3 of cosine x to the power of 4 equals 1 divided by 5. Open bracket. The sum of 3 times the sine x to the power of 4 and 2 times cosine x to the power of 4 equals 6 divided by 5. We call it equation 2. It follows that but cosine x to the power of 4 equals the square of cosine x. By trigonometric identity, the square of cosine x equals 1 minus the square of sine x. This implies that cosine x to the power of 4 equals the square of 1 minus the square of sine x. Substitute into equation 2. Hence, the sum of 3 times sine x to the power of 4 and the square of 1 minus the square of sine x equals 6 divided by 5. Let y equals the square of sine x. The sum of 3 times the square of y and 2 times the square of 1 minus y equals 6 divided by 5. Expand bracket and simplify. We have that the sum of 3 times the square of y and 2 minus 4 times y plus 2 times the square of y equals 6 divided by 5. Combine like terms. 5 times the square of y minus 4 times y plus 4 divided by 5 equals 0. Multiply by 5 to clear fraction. It implies that the sum of 25 times the square of y and 20 times y plus 4 equals 0. Factorize and we have that 25 times the square of y minus 10 times y minus 10 times 10 plus 4 equals 0. Simplify to the square of 5 times y minus 2 equals 0. Take the square root of the equation. Five times y minus 2 equals the square root of 0, which equals 0. 5 times y equals 2. Divide the equation by 5. Y equals 2 divided by 5. But y equals the square of sine x. It implies that the square of sine x equals 2 divided by 5. We call it equation Q. By trigonometric identity, the square of cosine x equals 1 minus the square of sine x. It implies that substitute equation Q. The square of cosine x equals 1 minus 2 divided by 5 equals 3 divided by 5. By trigonometric identity, the square of tan x equals 1 divided by the square of cosine x minus 1. Substitute value of the square of cosine x we obtained earlier in our solution. It implies that the square of tan x equals the reciprocal of 3 over 5 minus 1 equals 2 divided by 3. Therefore, the square of tan x equals 2 divided by 3.